Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers.
Is set to kick off.
The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Watson. He'll find Hines out of the backfield. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 11 yards there, first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now this throw caught left side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 35 yards.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. A first carry for Kenyon Drake. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Running for the shotgun with Drake. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Watson. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Kenyon Drake, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good.
Lions, nothing.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. On the return, Dontrell Hilliard. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run here with the former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
He was brought down.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
A give to Bell. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Down by Adrian Colbert. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
And a stoppage here. A timeout before this third down play takes place. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Bree's going to try and throw on third down. He's got his man here. It's Green. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
8-yard pickup.
8 yards, first down as they're able to convert. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Green once again the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards. And it's third down.
Good job, D. Good job, D. That's right.
On the give, this is their fullback. And it's a big play there on third down, but with the marker on the field, I don't think it's going to hold. Let's see. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
And this third down looking very tough after the holding penalty. Third and long. Shotgun now for Breeze. And able to find Green. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 40. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. The give is to Bell. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Tackle made at
well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 38, Breeze, a screen to Bell. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Gain of 9 yards. And the Lions first down.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
16-yard line.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
2nd and 8.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On the right side, caught by Green. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. And working from the gun, it's Breeze. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down.
Randy Bullock on for the field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
And Bullock will put this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 13 plays, you only give up a field goal. You did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for them. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
Give him 2 yards on the gain there, and it will take us to the end of quarter number 1. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Watson. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. The pass complete. It's Bird. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
At the 47-yard line.
From the gun, it's Drake. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 48-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Watson, and his throw is incomplete. Cooper Kupp was his intended target, but now it's 3rd down.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Watson. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Ready? 5-9.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. From the 22, here's second and 8.
Second down.
Here's Breeze to throw. Oh, going for Sanders downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free. Now Breeze on third down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Nyheim Hines, his second touchdown on the season. And the Packers add on to their lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out, try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
33-yard line.
This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a second and 3.
At the 40-yard line.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a second and 3.
Under 10, 10.
Now the toss to Bell running right. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
4 yards.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Bell. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Now after the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Breeze. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Ready? 95-56, 95-56.
From the gun, it's Breeze. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Aaron Donald just so strong they can't block him, and he records the sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Here's Bell. Room to run inside the 40.
I don't know about you, partner, but I just came out of my chair. Big-time run right there, and all of a sudden I realized...
Didn't reach the chains, did he?
How do you go that far? Create that type of an explosive play that'll be a check and a plus on every grade sheet and still not get a first down.
Yeah, they had put themselves in a bad spot, but a big gain, that helps. They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. On first down, Bell. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
On the carry. Brought down at the 23.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. Bullock's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This will make it into the end zone, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors. But overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up. And we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
Gain of 11 on the play.
He had a really solid first half running the football and picking up where he left off here in the third quarter.
How about the yardage he's piling up right now? This feels like a full game, not just the series that we're watching right now. I know people are screaming, where are the adjustments from halftime on the defensive side of the ball? Sometimes they're just not there. Sometimes you just got to find a way to tackle someone.
They'll run on first down. It's Bell. Bell so light on his feet. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
He's brought
11 more on that one and another first down.
A gain of 11.
It's funny, partner. Le'Veon Bell, when he came out of Michigan State, when I go back and look at my analysis of him and what my grades were for him, thought he was a big-time player, great potential. But I didn't know we were going to get this player. I was used to a big, solid, thick running back. But now I've got a full package, a guy who can do everything, as we just saw there, including breaking tackles.
But at the time, second-round pick in 2013, some people probably wishing they'd taken him in the first. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
33-yard line.
And he whips that one incomplete there. Intended target there, Malcolm Brown. But now it'll be third down. They need to get this to the 24 on third down. Throwing now is Breeze. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jackson. There he goes, right side. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown.
Touchdown, Packers.
make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick-6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick-6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick-6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last that didn't bother you too much last time.
No.
And Breeze is intercepted for the third time. William Jackson with a pick. And this... will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Intercepted. The Packers take over first and
they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Now it's Hines. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
The ball carrier.
The veteran Jason McCourty up to make the tackle.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And a short gain down to about the 33.
The ball carrier.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
Big stop, let's go.
From the gun, here's Watson. Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Jackson on the tackle.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Steps away to his left. And he's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And that goes as a gain of 37 on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
throwing on 2nd and 3. Winston dancing to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Winston. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Allen.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
After the interception, here's Watson. Open is Powell. That's complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. But officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19.
10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll try the left side. It's Hines. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
He was brought down by Taylor Rapp.
From the 24, Watson. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Good for a Green Bay Packer.
Here's Watson. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. He's got it, and the lead swells. It's 28-6. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Sam Martin set to kick off.
Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away. Ready to return. Here's Hilliard. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
It's a gain of 6. And it's
on 3rd down. Here's Bell. And the lane closes quickly for Bell, and he did not make it. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
And he's got room. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
And the Lions.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll try to throw now. Winston. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll go down at the 28. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Working out of the gun. Winston. And this is incomplete. Trying to get that in the hands of Devontae Freeman that time. And it's 3rd and short.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. Here it's 3rd and 3. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. For a big guy, Jameis sure can move. Did a nice job there picking up the first down with his legs.
First down, Detroit.
On 1st down, Bell. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A 23-yard run. And the Lions are able to draw a bit closer. Now here's Winston as his guys will line up and go for the two-point conversion. Eluding the pressure right. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. On the return, it's Nyheim Hines. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Defensively, no doubt they need a quick stop. Offensively here, maybe do you put it in the air on second down, or do you go ahead and keep it on the ground, keep that clock moving?
A lot of people would ask that question, partner, because sometimes throwing the ball might actually be the path of least resistance. But in this case, it's a matter of trust. How much do you trust your quarterback? Because you throw the ball and it goes awry, you really don't look smart as a coach.
Yeah, then you stop that clock.
I sat down with my accountant. He said, I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news?
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Out of the gun, Watson. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. On 2nd and 12, Watson. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Calais Campbell in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
They can't stop us. They cannot hold us down. We're going to keep...
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away.
Watch the eye. He's coming. He's coming.
From the gun, Watson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Here's Sam Martin now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Oh, it's a wobbler here. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt. Certainly not what he wanted. And the Lions will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Winston now to throw on 1st down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Say hello to Eric Kendricks. He gets the sack there. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. And the pressure gets to him again. Aaron Donald able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. The punter Bosher on now as he gets this one away. And this ball is going to be touchdown just shy of midfield.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st down, Drake. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Calais Campbell on the stop. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They'll set up the screen to Drake. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer.
Switch. That's 24.
Throwing now, Watson. He'll find Hines out of the backfield. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will make this now a 19-point advantage. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra